Welcome back guys to another video. In this video, I will be going to show you best phones under $500. So make sure to check out this video till the end and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and also make sure to check out the links in the description for the price info. On number 1 we have the Google Pixel 5a, which is the best overall. The Pixel 5a is our pick for the best phones under $500. The phone packs everything you need in a mid-range smartphone, and none of its drawbacks are deal breakers. You get a very capable Snapdragon 765G that has already shown it can handle everything you throw at it in multiple smartphones. Google has also tried to fix one big complaint with the Pixel phones by including a larger 4680 mAh battery. It's the largest battery in Pixel phone. The same camera setup as Pixel 5 is present on the Pixel 5a, so you get the best photo quality in this price segment. Software is another area where the phone shines, and with it being a Pixel, you can expect the phone to get timely software updates. In addition, there is IP67 water and dust resistance for added peace of mind. The only aspect of the phone some people may not appreciate is its 6.39-inch Full HD Plus OLED screen that's stuck at a 60Hz refresh rate. But otherwise, the Pixel 5a is a good all-rounder with a no-nonsense approach. The next one we have is OnePlus 8T. The OnePlus 8T launched in 2020, and while it may have been outshined by the OnePlus 8 Pro, it was still an amazing phone in its own right. It has a Snapdragon 865 processor, which is still a very capable mobile processor, even though the Snapdragon 888 and Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 are already making sounds. This one was one of the phones that showed OnePlus was still able to deliver excellent bang for the bucks, with prices for flagship smartphones in a seemingly permanent upward trend. It was an amazing device then and still an amazing device now for the price, even with the OnePlus 9 series available at the OnePlus 10 right around the corner. It's available on the OnePlus website and on Amazon right now for $500, making it an excellent deal for a last generation flagship. Coming up next, we have the Motorola One 5G Ace. The Motorola One 5G from last year turned heads by being one of the cheapest 5G smartphones available in the United States, and the Motorola One 5G Ace follows in those footsteps as well. While the One 5G managed to have a unique footprint and design, the One 5G Ace looks more normal but still packs plenty of unique might inside. It comes with a Snapdragon 750G processor, up to 6GB of RAM and up to 12GB of storage. Another very unique thing about it is the battery. It has a 5000 mAh cell, quite outstanding for a device around this price point, as bigger batteries are normally regulated to lower end budget devices. With an 8nm processor on it, we are expecting a very good mix between battery life and performance out of this phone. It also has a 48MP quad camera, Android 10, and comes pretty cheap compared to the alternatives. The next one we have is the TLC 20 Pro 5G. TLC might not be the first brand you think about when choosing a smartphone, but as it turns out, they are bigger than you think. They manufactured a lot of devices from BlackBerry quite recently, for example, and they also made the newest Palm Ultra small Android phone. This time, they're making phones under their own brand. We got to know them last year with the TCL 10L and the TCL 10 Pro, both of which got a stateside release. And while they have been out in the market for several months and successors are already on the way, I'm still counting TCL as a newcomer because their brand name is still relatively unknown. TCL is now coming back to the market with TCL 20 Pro G. The TCL 10 Pro comes with a Snapdragon 750G, a very capable mid-range processor and a marked upgrade over the previous Snapdragon 675 in the previous TCL 10 Pro, and an upgrade that also means the phone supports 5G connectivity, up to 6GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, making it one of the best cheap phones under $500. This phone is running Android 11 with TCL's own UI on top. And the next one we have Samsung Galaxy A32 5G. While our all recommendations provide good value for money if you really want the best bang for your buck, the Galaxy A32 5G is your phone. It packs a host of features that are almost rare to get in its price tag. There's a 90Hz HD Plus screen, a larger 5000 mAh battery with 15W fast charging and sub 6 GHz 5G support. The onboard MediaTek chip provides reliable performance, and 4G RAM is enough to keep things moving. In addition, Samsung has included a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, NFC for contactless payments, and a micro SD card for storage expansion. Finally, you got 4 cameras at the back. Even though the secondary cameras are underwhelming, the primary camera can take decent photos in good lighting. Samsung had launched the Galaxy A32 5G at $280. In the next one we have Samsung Galaxy A52 5G. The Samsung Galaxy A51 and the Galaxy A51 5G were one of the Samsung's biggest hits in 2022 for the mid-range specs, improving upon what the company did in 2019 with the Galaxy A50 and the Galaxy A50s. That lead was further extended by the Galaxy A52 5G, which swaps out the Exynos 980 in the previous device and goes up to a Snapdragon 750G 5G processor, which is based on an 8nm process. It also comes with 64MP cameras, up to 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. Samsung has also finally shipped a 120Hz display in a non-flagship phone. The next one we have Xiaomi Mi 10T. The Mi 11 and even the Mi 11T lineup is already out, sporting Snapdragon 886 processors and other top-of-the-line specifications. These make last year's Mi 10 lineup more compelling than ever since prices have gone down, and the Mi 10T is one of the most brilliant devices in this lineup. It's one of the very few sub-under 500 devices to be powered by a full, fat flagship-grade Snapdragon 865 processor. And of course, touting 5G support, it also features a 144Hz display for the buttery smooth performance. It's not a perfect phone. It does not have water or dust resistance. It also features no wireless charging or 3.5mm headphone jack, and the display is LCD instead of AMOLED. Although quite frankly, expecting a 144Hz AMOLED at this price point is probably a long shot. It's not available in the US, meaning you'll have to import it if you want to give it a go. But if you really want the raw horsepower the Snapdragon 865 brings on an extreme budget and don't mind jumping through some hoops to get your phone working on your carrier, then this might be one of your only choices. It is one of the best cheap phones under $500 and very clearly one of the best performing ones, if not the best.